Hello everyone, I'm Bhavna, and in today's session we'll talk about how to navigate between different pages in your application. For this, open your application and create the design of the first page. What we need to do is we need to pass the value of a text box into our next page. So for this, we need a text box, a text block, and a button. Yes. So we'll align this properly. This is our text block where we can use it as a label. So I'll change the text attribute of the text block to name, or I can write it enter your name, whatever whatever feels suitable to you. Next comes my text box. I think I should increase the size of my text block. And size equals to and this is my button. I'll give the text in the button as navigate. Yeah, so the content of the button is navigate. As we already discussed, the motive is to pass the value in the text box to the next page. So for this, we need to create a second page as well. I'll go to my project and I'll click on add new item. I'll select a blank page, change the name as applicable. I'll give it second page .xaml. Here I can see a second page of my application, the big black screen that we had discovered yesterday. I'll zoom it out a little bit. Yes, so this is my second page. The name of my second page is secondpage.xaml. Now when I click on navigate button, I have to navigate the text from the text box to my second page. For this, I have to create an event for this button. I'll double click it simply and it will create a button click event of this button. I'll save my changes in this page. Yes, there is one. Now I have to fetch the text of this text box. For fetching the text of this text box, in the code behind, I have to give the name as well. The name of this text box is txt name. This is the ID that we have given for this text box so that we can access the value of this text box in the code behind. We'll go to our code behind. First of all, we'll see changes. We'll go to our code behind and we'll store the value. I'll write string name equals to txt name dot text. Now I have already got the value of the text box in my variable, that is name. I have to pass this variable to my second page, and for that I have to navigate my frame to the second page. For that I'll write this dot frame dot navigate type of our landing page name and the parameter that we are going to pass in. Okay. What this line does is this will navigate the frame of the page to the second page along with the parameter name. Now we'll go to the second page, and since we have to just show the text from the previous page, we just need a text block. I'll remove the text property of the text block and add the font size to 30. Yes. So for this I need to go to the code behind. And now I need to add a function name on navigated to. On navigated to is the function that will be called when this page gets loaded. So we'll write protected override void on navigated to, and the event gets created. I'll remove this, and then I have to set the value of this text block. So for that I have to give name of the text block as well. Name equals to txt new. I'll go to the code behind and write txt new dot text equals to. Now whatever I had passed over here, it would come in the argument. So I have to access the string, I have to extract the string from the argument. So I write e dot parameter as what was the variable, what was the data type of the variable, that was string. So e dot parameter as string. This would fetch the value of the string that was passed in the previous page as string and set it to the txt new.text. Let's run it and see what will happen. It would look like this. I'll write my name, Bhavna, and click on navigate. I get my name on the second page. So this was it for this section. In the next session, we'll learn to use other controls in your application. Till then, stay tuned.